Oh, fuck. Oh, I gotta take my shot, too. Hold on, I gotta, like, make sure I don't have, like, personal information on here. Wordmaster. There's some dresses. It's time to buy more clothes. Oh, it's like Adobe. There's like Adobe brushes. So part of the, let's see what we got. There we go. Oh fuck, cat. God damn it, cat. So yeah, I don't have a lot of milk. I pumped it beforehand. This is not. Oh, you know what? I should probably. Wow. Oh, come on. Don't seize up on me now, dude. Come on. This isn't like... Okay, I should probably like scale this image down or like clip out some of the extraneous shit. Hold on. This is a very large image, so I'm gonna like take out some of the shit. Wow. Okay, that's more manageable. I'm actually getting into TTRPGs, yeah. Well, here's the thing about like a lot of RPGs is that most, in my experience, like I've been like a PC in like D&D campaigns and shit before, and the thing I've realized is that the vast majority of DMs and shit are just hot garbage. They're so bad. Oh, I fuck. Bam. Okay. Dude, layer masks are so nice. Hold on. Hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Duplicate layer. This layer already has the layer mask I want, so I'm just gonna rename it. But yeah, the vast majority of DMs are like fucking they're just hot garbage. And this is like, I think, and this is why like people fucking, they talk shit on like 5e, right? Because it's like, oh no, my TTRPG is so much less crunchy now, because that was the thing apparently that made RPGs cool, was like being like having the combat be crunchy. I've never seen a splat book for D&D that like made conversations crunchier, you know? But yeah, I was looking at just size. I don't want a texture brush. Clipboard mask? No. Make it gigantic. Let's just make sure this mask works. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at that. Okay, yeah. Dude, layer masks are so nice. Alpha masks. It's just like, you don't have to worry about like cropping stuff or nothing. Most of the systems encourage making it more of a storytelling experience and more collaborative with the players in that experience. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to find like a good, I don't know, I have a lot of issues with a lot of tabletop RPGs. And I think like part of that stems from the fact that like people they just make it a dungeon thing, or they've got like no creativity behind like the actual worlds they create. It's just like it's just they just make like an encounter, and it's like they'll like find a dude, like here's a big fat dude. Well, yeah, you gotta fight a big fat dude, and there's like a couple goblins. Ready, go. And you're by a river, and then you go like, okay, I wanna well, let's try to get on the river. Let's try to like grab a thing on the river. Can I make like a reflex check to see if I can like jump onto some like driftwood or some shit? And the guy goes, "There's no wood in the river," and you're like, "All right." The best part of D&D is a lot of people know it. Oh wait, fuck. What's wrong, long chat? Ah. Best part of D&D is a lot of people know it. It's not actually that good compared to other options. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, it's first to market, that advantage. So there's one that's just like your player sheet is just like a fucking post-it note, and I like that. I think that's cool. Something like a little, I want like a little bit of crunch, you know, a little something to sink your shit into. Because I think like the problem with having a completely freeform system is that like I would be expecting my players to be as creative as me, and they're not. There's no way. So I want to give them like some, I mean, obviously like I'm going to give them like, it's a standing, like it's a good policy as a DM to be like, okay, if you're like really creative and like you have a lot of fun with like how you describe your shit, you're going to get like a die bonus, you know? you get like a bonus. If you role play this shit, then you're going to get a bonus to like your saving throws and shit. World of Darkness or Burning Wheel, you're more encouraged to provide conceptual problems and then have mundane or at least less combat-based situations. Yeah. But in other systems, you're given the concept of how the ability or spell works. Some examples in this GM explains if it works or not. Yeah. Yeah, I like something like that. I think I'm trying to find something that like has a little bit of like tie into the setting, because I want kind of... This is another thing that I just really fucking... Deviant the Renegades, that's a World of Darkness book, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if it's that format. I mean like Emily, Who's running the game? Who's running the game if we're talking like playing Deviant the Renegades? Deviant the Renegades. But I want a lot of trains, and I've got like a lot of stuff for like characters, and I've got like a recurring shopkeeper that I want to flesh out. Cool. So I'm down to be a PC. So we got me. Yeah, you're the only one who knows how it works. Yeah, I'm like, I've never like DM'd a game before, so I'm kind of like trying to do as much preparation as I can. It's the kind of thing where like the reason you get nervous and like clam up and shit is because of lack of preparation. So I'm trying to, you know, have a lot of contingencies laid out and shit like that. Like I want to have like I built this continent right here. This is kind of like. This is a continent. It's kind of like roughly the size of the England, or like the England and Wales and Scotland, like the right British Isle. Is there like a term for like? Is there a term for the British Isle that's not Ireland? Like, is there an actual word for that? Either way, yeah, I like did the math, and this is like roughly the size of California. So this is pretty fucking big. So, and I built this shit like in Blender, like put some noise, and then I like pulled it below a water line. So, this is I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like it looks super natural. But yeah, I was looking at like fucking like examples of good RPG maps and stuff, and like how to make a good RPG map. And one of the things that came was like Shad, you know, the fucking, you know Shad. He's the guy. He does the fucking armory bullshit or whatever, like swords and shit. And he pulled up like a map that he made, and it looked so fucking bad. It looked like trash. It looked like it looked like a fucking puzzle. It looked like a pizza, and he like had a really shitty like pizza cutter. You let the players do a sandboxing and just talk to them ahead of time in like session 0, ask them what they will want to do, and then ask them between games where there is a decision point, or where there's a decision point, because then you give them that freedom, but you can still build out a few sessions in advance. I mean, like, I'm trying to railroad them a little bit, and that's helped by the fact that they'll literally be on a train, because trains are cool. But I feel like I really hate like fantasy. I don't like hate like the concept, like the idea of like doing fantasy, but I hate like how every single fantasy setting is just like medieval, like Western Europe, you know? And it's all just like fucking like Lord of the Rings style. That's so fucking boring. I hate that shit. And every single one is like, dude, I want to be Sir Galahad of Triton on Bumps. If it helps to ask them what their goals are, that way I can make it the actual story be in the way they want to do, in their way as they do that. Your campaign is sci-fi. I do. Wait, so are you doing the here's the question, Emily. Are you doing the sci-fi thing where you just replace a continent, or like you just replace a biome with like an entire planet? So you just have like a forest planet, or like a desert planet? It's like classical horror monsters, but in space. It's pretty fun. Okay. Oh, I checked. I checked TOS on like drinking your own breast milk. It doesn't look like. I mean, I'm not even on camera, so like I don't know. Should I turn on my camera? Do a quick little aside. You're counting most planets as super hot or super cold for humans? YUD? Why do you D? I'll see the camera. There you go. Oh, damn, my grandma. All right, by the way, my grandma died like an hour ago. That shit's fucking crazy, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna change this. R.I.P. Grandma. Get bodied. I don't know. This is like, and this is like a autism thing. This is like an autism thing, but like I always thought I was like a psychopath or something, because like I would be at funerals and like everyone's fucking crying and shit, and I'm just like standing there like I got nothing. I got nothing to contribute, you know? My skin's fucked up right now. Cause I'm going in hard. Cause like I'm working on the scars for like electrolysis, cause they're like heavy in here. So right now my face is all fucked up. But let's see. Oh, I can turn this on. White balance is fucked. Okay, let's fix that. Okay. The white balance is I hate the white balance on this camera sucks. What are you gonna do though? Oh fuck, I forgot I made my shit so big. Hold on. Fuck, transform. Reset. There we go. Your grandma survived COVID, but we're just built different. Damn, you got those Mexican COVID genes. My eyes are so blue. They're not that blue. They're kind of like a light blue. I also cranked up the blue. I cranked up the blue in the in like the camera settings. So like dark tones, like the blue is like saturation is cranked up. So like you see this like milk crate back here. It's not that blue IRL, but like the saturation on blue is like up. So it does make my eyes pop, and it also makes like the blue in my frames pop. But here's the volume we're working with. This thing. I need like a better light. I like never stream with webcam anymore. So, but I'm like, yeah. I never stream with webcam anymore, so like it's I don't know. I'm just thinking back to when I had a fucking softbox and shit and like a green screen, and I fucking hated that shit. But I think it's probably good to have like some LED things. I don't know. I also like don't stream regularly, so like it seems like a waste. But I got like, yeah, it's like for like breast development. Hold on, I should probably like get this out of the way. Hide it from the camera. There's no mic. No mic. Camera's so much effort, dude. For real. You gotta put on makeup and shit. You gotta comb your hair. Okay, so here's the volume we're working with. Not a lot, but we're getting there. Earlier, for some reason, it smelled like cherries. It doesn't look that like artificial cherry flavoring. If I get banned for like drinking milk, that would be so funny. I've got like a little drop in my hand. It tasted kind of salty, but for some reason this is weird. It came out of me. It tastes like milk. It tastes like milk. I don't know what I expected. You guys ever have milk? It tastes like that. It just like it's like cow's milk, but like there's like it tastes a little more mucusy, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? There's like a little bit more mucus. I feel like it's less fatty. I feel like it's less fatty. But yeah. Inducing lactation is like, it's part of, I'm trying to reach like the final stage of breast development. I'm trying to like get something. So snotty milk, snotty. Yeah, honestly, that's a great way to describe it. It's snotty milk. I'm trying not to like drink it all because it's just like there's nothing. The fat content might be messed up because you're just starting out with it. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, we can't use this as a good like measure of like how human breast milk tastes. You know. Cow milk from the teat is probably a different texture to what you get in the milk carton. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's like this isn't pasteurized, right? Or like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shut up. There's like a protein balance between casein and whey. So so Emily, that's an interesting thing. So human milk and goat milk are almost all casein. So are you saying that if I wanted to drink milk, it would make more sense biologically to drink goat's milk? Because I'm a big fan of goat cheese, I gotta say. I'm a huge fan. I don't know. There's probably like, what are you laughing about, Mushroom Trip? What are you laughing about? Okay, type. I like never drink milk though. I never drink milk. It's like, honestly, like I only ever use milk for baking, and I've got some like oat milk in the fridge, and I'll probably, like, if I'm making some cookies or some shit, I'll probably like I might make some. I don't know. Is there even milk in oatmeal raisin cookies? I forget. But if I make like a cake or something, like I'll use that. But it's definitely gonna go bad before I finish it. It's definitely gonna go bad. Like, this is like going from like drinking milk and putting milk on cereal to like just like using it for baking. I'm so frustrated that you can't get just like a tiny baker's amount. Hank Walker, are you gonna play a game later? I'm just working on a fantasy island, or like fantasy continent. Oh fuck. You wait, hold on. Bam. I'm just working on this. So, but you just, yeah, I'm mostly just gonna work on this and then drink my own milk, which you just missed. So, or actually, I don't know. Did you miss it? Basically, don't use actual dairy milk. Yeah, I don't know. It is like, I think the biggest thing. What is that? This is milk that came out of my nipple, dude. Oh, I gotta take drugs. Did anyone clip it? Got a mess today. Look, I wasn't even supposed to have a camera on. I know I look like shit. I look like shit, of course. But you need to order needles, but you want to call your doctor? I don't go to my doctor. I go to like I just like get them online. It's like a website I go to. But yeah, so I'm on a regimen of camera. Hold on. Is this gonna show up? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's this. Domperidone. This is like the shit that I got from like the sketchy pharmacy while I was like waiting for my my drugs are getting white balanced. Dude, but yeah, this is the stuff from like the sketchy online pharmacy that I got that I ordered while I was waiting for my actual endocrinologist to like run to actually like send me the prescription so I could get the fucking bottle. This has like personal information, so I'm not gonna show it. But will insurance cover that? If you can get your endo to get your insurance to cover it. Online stuff? Yeah. See, I just don't. That's the kind of thing where like I'll just take the hit on price because I don't want to fucking like deal with all that garbage. Also, like my endocrinologist is like not Kaiser. I'm in Kaiser for like surgeries and shit, but like honestly, they're like their protocol for trans HRT is pretty it's pretty old fashioned. I need more liquid. I drank all my milk. I'm out of LaCroix. Yeah, I mean, Kaiser's okay, but I think my endo, like, if I wanted to, Like my endo has me on a much higher much higher estrogen level than Kaiser would do. So that's nice. I mean, it's kind of like having, it's more like jumping through hoops. You never noticed that paper towel holder is placed odd? Never seen that before? It's pretty convenient. Yeah, it's super cheap for sure. That's definitely a bonus. That's always a bonus. But even at United Healthcare through work. Yeah, my work health insurance is like, it's bargain bin for sure. Like my dental insurance is like, oh, we need a root canal? Okay, so without insurance, it would have cost you $3,000. But once we like processed it through insurance, you only have to pay $3,000. It's, yeah. Dude, that shit's so fucking expensive. I put my head down. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking owe money for this fucking root canal for a year. I threw money at that shit. Fuck no. There's like, there was like a separate credit card and shit. Dude, American healthcare is so fucked. The idea that like dental is like, a fucking an ancillary benefit and not just like a basic requirement of any healthcare system. Or vision for that matter. That's insane. Like the idea that like being able to see is elective. It's fucking it's tight, dude. It's so tight. You're supposed to use a thicker needle to draw the estrogen in, but I don't want to do that, so I use the tiny needle, and it takes a while to fucking pull in. But eventually it does. Oh, speaking of Kaiser, voice training appointment is Wednesday. And that's going to be tight. So I don't know if I should have the 3D thing open. Oh, this is also, it's a needle. Yeah, it's a needle. If you're trans, you'll just get, I mean, I guess you can like go to pills and shit. But honestly, like, if you're trans, you just gotta fucking, you just gotta get used to needles. There's no getting around it. Needles are fine, dude. I used to inject this shit like into my side, like into my abdomen. That shit was crazy. But yeah, like that fucking, so in the Discord, Frankie, Patches. Oh yeah, I've heard about Patches. That's a cat's name. Dude, it'd be so tight to have a cat named Patches. It's a needle like a real one. This needle's technically too short because I ordered the wrong one. So I just kind of jam it all the way down. I should do voice training so I can show up one day to fully transition. So the problem with like doing, with like the voice thing, it's because like getting the girl voice isn't that hard, but the problem is like being comfortable enough doing it. It's being comfortable enough doing it around other people that like you know? It's like getting, I don't know. It's like coming out a second time, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just fucking hard. Genetic hormone auto injectors. You can get. Apparently, there's this thing where it's like you can get like an implant that's like a little grain of rice that like just leaches the estrogen. But as far as I know, it's the left side. I don't think they have like. What do you mean like an auto injector? It's hard to keep it going. It's also very hard having it work while speaking loudly. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, exactly. Although I don't know, cause like when I speak loudly, that's kind of with like guy voice speaking loudly. I've always had a hard time doing that, cause it was always a put on, right? So if I really need to project, I kind of like have to go. I go into like kind of a girl voice anyway. I have like 4 voices already, like my career normal voice, my business voice, and then both in Spanish. Yeah, I need to like make sure that like I like do like this is the hard thing because I got to do like the voice training in English and in Spanish. Luckily, like you know where my Kaiser place is, like it's just everything is in Spanish. It's like the signs are all like in Spanish and then in English, you know? So I speak Spanish. I speak it pretty okay. So I probably won't even have to ask, frankly. I'll just be like, yeah, I got to do English and Spanish. So. Even though like California's so Hispanic, I love it. Yeah, it's crazy Hispanic in California. It's almost like it's a part of Mexico. Like for some reason breaking the skin with the needle is like it's really finicky. There's like some secret Quan that I gotta harness. Okay, so I'm gonna get some that shot went really well. So I gotta find I gotta work my underwear back up. I gotta find out where you install the brushes. Where do you install new brushes? Blender. Where install? Click append in file menu. What? Oh, not Blender. Fuck, not Blender GIMP. GIMP, like, Blender is so intimidating, but I'm getting slightly better at it every time. Use the My Paintbrush package. Brushes. And I just like drag the shit in here. GIMP is mega intimidation. I feel like GIMP is like, I feel like Blender is more intimidating than GIMP. I don't know. I think it's just like, it's easier to conceptualize working with like 2D raster shit. And like ultimately any application like this is just a series of, it's just a group of tools, you know? Hold on. There we go. I had that shit too bright. So it's like, Like this window right here is a tool. It's a tool for like visualizing shit. And then this like paintbrush is a tool. And it's just the one thing. And then you have like some extra options for tools. But it's like it's not like one big like behemoth. It's a toolbox. So but it's like getting around in Blender is like there's just so much. Okay. I think I downloaded a brush. It's a .abr file. Dame da ne, dame yo. Dame nano yo. Anta na tsukite, suki sukite. Dore dake tsuyoi o sakete o. Something. Baka mitai. Old shit. Some old shit. What just happened to your voice? I sang. It's singing. I did singing. Oh, there's so many windows. Okay. Downloads, brushes. Okay, brushes. Can I just like drag this window over? Tanda. Myb. Wait, is this Eltnam's theme? Blood Drain, yes, this is Eltnam's theme. I'm so salty that Eltnam isn't in Melty Blood, but also I'm not playing Melty Blood, so it's whatever. Okay, so we're opening GIMP back up. Let's see. I didn't know there was a version with lyrics. That's tight. Okay, so brushes. A star? No. Tool options. I should really bust out. I've got a graphics tablet. I should probably think about busting that out. Whatever. There's so much like milk. I've got so many tissues soaked in milk. I've got milk tissues all over my desk. You guys want some milk? Dude, pay me $50, I'll mail you some milk tissues. Folders. Okay, brushes. Brushes, this is what we want. App data, roaming. GIMP 2, share GIMP. I said $50, dude. GIMP. Brushes. Texture. The GBR file, does that work? Can I just like... Is ABR like a... Hold on, that's gotta be like a tool or some shit. Okay, Windows brushes folder. users, hidden items, app data, GIMP, backup, brushes. Am I like doxing myself by showing my like folders? Let's see. I want to pull this. I'm gonna put this over here. GIMP. Let's see. You dox yourself every stream? God damn it. I gotta have better offsec. Fill with pattern, no. Hey, wait, there's a scroll bar now. Oh wait, here they are. Yo! Okay, how do I make this shit like rotate? Okay. Okay, I can do some like texture shit now. No, like grass. Da-da-da. Dynamics. I should probably hold on. Every time I forget where this fucking tablet is. Okay, I don't know where the USB cable is for this, but I do have the vibrator USB cable plugged in, so I'm all set there. Is that TOS? Is that Monka TOS? Oh, we're already in. We're in. We're in. I think we're in. Ah! It's not a USB vibrator. It uses a iPhone like mono thing to charge. You put it through the butthole in the vibrator, and whoa. No, stop giving me. I don't want any emails from Ultra Beauty. Stop it. The fuck? Ugh. Okay. Okay, wait, let's actually try to just get like a rivers thing going on. This is way too big. Maybe, you know, opacity. This isn't behaving. Let's see. Let's go to like a brush that GIMP actually has. No. No. Hold on, I moved all my shit. Wacom? Do I have a Wacom? Intuos? No. So what you guys been getting up to? Besides charging your USB dildos. Honestly, I haven't been using the vibes. I don't know. I think you gotta do like more of a time commitment to make those work. Pen tablets. Fuck, did I... Intuos, it was like a fucking bamboo pad. What is this? What did I have? I don't even know which thing I got. Intuos Pen and Touch tablet. Okay. Let's hide this shit. May take a few hours. No! Okay. But I think I want to, while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna fucking... get some rivers going. Blue. To restart my shit to use the pen thing. So it's fine. We'll just not do that. Got a river going here. We're going down this way, and then down this way, and then this way. Like that, and we'll probably have this feed into it. Up here. Maybe a little dude right that. That doesn't look right. Using a mouse. Something like this. Like a floodplain kind of situation. Something like that. And something that feeds that. Got another one feeding this. Obviously, that's going to drain out to there. Let's have this. Big waterfall. Drains out there. These will just be fed by some garbage. I don't know. Isn't this Street Fighter music? It takes a while to figure out what you're feeling, but after that, it's like so fast. If you want it to be. Vibrators are like the fastest way. Vibrators are the fastest way. How is that? How does that possibly work? Vibrators are something where like you want to like you set time aside for that shit. You know what I found is the best thing? It's just you get a fucking like dildo with a suction cup and you stick it on the wall of the shower. Or just fucking you know, be old-fashioned, just like crank one out. I'm a big fan of cranking one out in the bathroom because I'm a clean bitch. There. That's all right. Shout out to cranking. Now, if you could just get the right speed going right to the tip, it's way faster than cranking. Oh, see, okay, I'm talking about like butt stuff. I don't really get like using a vibrator on your hog. That just seems like a waste of time, you know? How are we doing on rivers? Wait, hold on. Oh, we already have that shit. Okay, cool. We got one of those fucking like. We got a memer on the saxophone. What's happening? Somehow I turned on. Okay, I turned on edit layer mask for like somehow. This is the best thing possible. That shit sounds kind of not that great. If you have like a vibrator, why don't you put it somewhere else? If you're gonna play crank with your hog, why don't you just crank? Maybe we should try and stop hating. I don't know. I think maybe you gotta get like one of those like a little miniature thing and just like tape it on. Maybe because I feel like if I'm gonna be using a vibe, it's gotta be like more of a time involved thing. So maybe it's just like I gotta just like tape something onto the tip and then like just kind of, you know, scroll through Twitter or something. You know? Maybe that's what I've been missing. Who knows? Alright, so most of these rivers are just like tracing the contours of the landscape, you know? Natural indentations. Right at the frenulum. On the underside. Did you wait, Mushroom Trip, did you just say ding-a-ling? This bitch just said ding-a-ling. Come on, dude. Grow the fuck up. Ding-a-ling. Alright, I think we got enough rivers. I think we have enough rivers. Let's give, okay, this guy you get one. Okay, I think that's enough rivers. You guys think so? I think this right here, there's too much. I'm gonna erase some shit. But also, there's no way there's like this much water going through. This is all you get. This is all you get. Dagalag, dangalang. Honestly, it's like the meme of the king. He's just pointing at you, calling you a bitch. All right, I think that's a lot of rivers. I think that's plenty of rivers. So, next step is making the rivers look less shitty. Make the rivers look less shitty. You look fine. I think I can do better. Okay, so if there's no, so this is a quirk of GIMP that I just found out. So if you're trying to select by color, and there's nothing, and there's no actual like information for you to click on, you'll like end up clicking through to the layer below, and it'll just like select by the color of the layer below. But you have to like hide the layer. Maybe you might have to like lock it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to like let's see. Oilify. What did that even do? I don't think that did anything. I don't even know what I'm doing. Dude, this violence sounds like shit. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. Oh, did I turn on fucking... I turned on edit layer mask again. How does that happen? Why do I keep on accidentally turning on the layer mask? Is that like a thing I missed? Oh, the opacity's at 50%. Oh, okay. Emboss. Oh, that's kind of cool. Depth. Something like that. That was kind of cool. It looked like something. That made me go ooh. That made me go ooh. Edge detect. Enhance. Engrave. No, what the fuck is this? Do that. Okay, a little distortion. Want to get a little distortion. That's not it. Ooh. This is just... Ugh. I think this could just be solved by having gooder brushes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this guy. Square that by like 2 pixels. Yeah, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. We'll come back for shit later. I want to get like a kind of a cliff thing going. I want to get like a cliff going here. We also have like, yeah, grass. Let's get some like nice, let's get some nice grass textures going. That's not what we want. It's a good one. It's a good one. Texture, there's like a texture hose. Stone walk. Actually. I kind of like that. Let's get some other colors. A little bit of some of this shit. And I need a lot of that. Let's go. I think I've got the let's pull up the maps. Pictures, no games. The biome map, wait, old map biome. So this is what I'm using to like generate a map. It's this map generator. It's pretty cool. So I've got, it's a top stud DQ. I don't know. It's whatever. It's. I'll drop it in the chat. Hold up. No, I have to read my own chat rules. It's that shit. So we've got yellow green and then kind of teal green. Tropical dry forest and then lenticular ramrod, temperate forest. Then tropical dry forest. The parochial Nimrod. You're a Nimrod. Filters, blur. Wait. Let's just duplicate. Down. Filters, blur. Just fucking crank that shit. We can probably, let's see, just soften this up with some like regular blur. Okay, so okay, with like the hard shading, it actually looks pretty sick. The hard shading really makes it pop. So I want to put like a cliff kind of deal here. So I wonder. Cool. So this like cross-hatching shit is kind of a little much, but we'll probably add some more. When we get like a lot of more texture going on, we can get some like tree whatevers. This is a big image. This is 4K. This is in 4K, guys. So. Just get kind of a hard line. Actually, we want something kind of gray. Oh, I got like jitter going on. Okay, this brush isn't cooperating. It's like rocky shit. There's got to be like a rocks. Let's see. Spacing. This looks like shit. Honestly, like erasing shit with the brushes looks better. Digital art is fucking weird. See, like, if I'm getting into stuff like this is where, like, GIMP just kind of... I feel like this is where GIMP falls flat. Where it's like, you can't really do the same things that, like, Photoshop can. That's the way it feels like to me, anyway. I don't know. Let's see. More brushes. Digital oil brushes. Photoshop. Okay, have... No, I know this. Okay. GIMP brush. Nope. I'll say. Yeah. Let's try it again. Let's see if these went in. If these brushes actually worked. Oh, GIMP brush number 1. Oh, what? Why is it erased? Why is it erasing? It's an eraser. What? Why is it an eraser brush? No. No. What's happening? No. Okay, I got bubbles at least. Okay, I actually don't have a problem with this brush. See if I can get this down a little bit. So once some sort of like cliff's edge. I don't know. I'm not a very good artist. Also, every time I try to do pull up a new brush, the size gets ginormous. How is the size this big if the fucking image is this big already? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at art. This makes me feel really stupid. So I feel like I need some harder brushes. So the GIMP brushes are fucked. They're just black. Texture hose. This is like the only good brush in the entire application. Texture hose too. Okay. In this. So I want to have like a line here. Kind of goes to there. That maybe, and then darken it. The green really, hold on, colors. Let's fucking crank the saturation down a little bit. This kind of green is like... You know what, hue... Just take out some of the yellow. Filters. Noise. Hurl. Wait. Filters. Noise. Hurl. I love hurl. Ooh. Pixelize the land. I didn't do anything. No, that did everything wrong. That just smoothed it back out. I gotta be real with you guys. I hate the way the rivers look. Like, this is a work in progress. Actually, you know, with all the fucking grief I gave myself, the cliff kind of... I gotta clean up the spray paint lines, but it actually kind of didn't turn out too bad. Grunge. Let's bring it down a hair. Yeah. This is like a continent, so this cliffs being that big would be kind of insane. Okay. It's a little big, but... Okay. And that's gonna be it for tonight. I want to bed. I want to bed. Fuck you. I'm going to bed. I drank. We're making a map or something. Oh no, yeah. I'm realizing that GIMP is very limited in its like composition toolkit. So like, I don't know, for like making shit like these rivers look like ass. Like the placement's okay, but like I just so, but I'm not shelling out for fucking Photoshop. No way. Fuck that shit. So, we're kind of making do with what we got. Usually I just make shitty memes. Maybe I can Microsoft Paint over it. This looks like an MS Paint map. This looks like an MS Paint map, dude. That sand on the beach. It's like I'm trying to go for like a cliff. But this is also like a continent, so this would be like an insane. If this was like continent size. Like if this was continent size, this would be like an insane. This is like a mile. It'd be like a mile high. I don't know. So probably, I don't know. This is like a sleep on it kind of thing. But overall, the placement looks okay. This is the world map I'm working with. Where are we? So here's the world map. I could probably grab... Honestly, I should just use the colors from this as like a palette. So this is, yeah. So I like how this turned out. Yeah, composition in Photoshop is weird. It's like a whole another toolkit. Do you have some ideas? Well, like the ideas aren't the issue. It's just executing this fucking like little map. Or I could... Thanks. Other option is just going like really, like just black and white. Which is definitely a lot more doable. You know? Bam. The island of Grimftula. So, honestly, I'll probably go... No jitter. I don't want no jitter. So, this is a lot more doable, I think. So just start with this. Put, like, black lines around it. You are here. You start at the banks of the river, Quincharant. Honestly, I'll probably go with that. That's what I'll do. If I want to commission a nice continent map from somebody. You know any good artists? Anyway. That's gonna be it for tonight. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna eat some popcorn and go to bed. Night.